Turn down the game a bit. Okay. I mean, I kind of like them to be even, but I'm a little bit louder. Or is the game a little louder than me? Oh. Preferences. Let's go. Music volume a little bit less. Oh, okay. How about now? Is that better? You know what? I can adjust it during the thing. Okay. Let's check our memories. So we have the... Okay. Now we have the hero and the princess. I think because I saved her. We have the space between. We have the stranger. The damsel. Yeah, we got the happily ever after. So I think we've done this game through once. What was the... Wasn't the... There was achievements somewhere. Oh yes, achievements were on Steam. That was it. That was it. Go on then. Okay, ooh. Cool. Library. Okay, achievements. I have 100 out of 131, so we have a few achievements, to do. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when they start talking. Let me check the ones we don't have. Yeah. Alright, so I got a game night. Win a game with the help of a manipulative voice. I have no idea how to do that. Okay. I think I'm gonna continue. Because when you look at the load game, yeah, I did the whole table with her. But I have to win a game with the help of a manipulating voice, and I don't know how to do that. Yeah, these are my first playthroughs. Uber mommy. Alright. Damn, look. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Wait, why does it feel like it's a little bit skewed? Is it me? Why does the game feel a little bit skewed? Display. Oh no. Full screen. That was not good. I know, that one is this is pretty cool. Reset gallery. Oh no. Yep. Right, so we have the damsel, the stranger, and happily ever after. Exactly. Exactly. What was I doing? Alright, let's just continue. Alright, I think I was trying to get to win the game with the help of a manipulative voice, but I don't remember how that works. So, yeah, let's go to the mirror.
There is no door, there's a mirror.
Yeah, the gaslighting with the mirror. How's the sound? How's the voice versus...
No, there
mine?
isn't.
Yeah, there is.
Now this is tricky. My eyes say there's a mirror, but my brain says there isn't one.
Oh yeah, the opportunist is the one that helps you win, I think.
Look, if you need help, just raise your hand, and I'll guide it where it needs to go.
Alright, let's go.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping
Great.
around the
That's
hand.
kind of what I want.
It's gone. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality.
One second, I'm just reading through these achievements. Because if I like to read through the achievements and try to get them myself until I get something. Alright. Because, like, I have quite a few of these. Because, yeah, there's a dance with a happy ending. Share a happy ending with her. Shadows on the walls. Trust issues. There's a thorny prison. Yeah, because you can see in October I've done, like, 4 of these. Oh, man. I'm an achievement hunter. I kind of want to see the rest of these. And 17 hidden. Oh. All right. Well, let's carry it. You know what?
Push
Let's
the
keep
door
going.
open. Marvelous. We can proceed.
Yes. Let's.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet, too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Mm-hmm.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, it doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
Ooh, okay, so there's a history. There's a save button. And there's these. Ooh. Interesting.
Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not. But I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
What? How dare you? We do.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
I'm curious, what? I'm just looking at the roots list. And I'm like, did this get updated with pristine cut? Let me check. I'm on Reddit, obviously. Oh, okay, this is just tier list. There we are. Alright. That is not right. That's not the one I want. Oh, it just has more voice lines. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just play the game as is, and I'll just, you know, see where it takes
You're
us.
home. Dinner's ready.
Yes.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have dinner and board games, and we're gonna win this time.
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Yes, sir. We're going upstairs. Like, I'm not complaining.
This
Hey, girl.
hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain
Oh, yeah.
around the princess's neck.
Because this is, I believe. It's the damsel, but I don't remember if this is chapter 2 or chapter 3. Can I check the history just in case? Oh, yeah, I can go all the way back up. Alright. There's more stairs. Yeah, you say you help her break the chains. Okay. She rips the flesh out, and you escape. Yep. There we go. And... Yep, the princess kills us. And then we get damsel, I think. Exactly. Yep. Just double checking what I did. Get murdered. Enter the basement. My love! Oh, yes. She called us a hero. That's right. Well, she killed us. Gilded crests. Oh, man. I do not recall. I have a lot, I think. Last time I checked, I had 11. But we just did a raid, so there might be more now. Why? It's not a wrong game. I was playing Warcraft before, so just double checking that it's not Warcraft. Anyway, damn the whole world. What happened after I died? I think we're fine. You died and now we're talking. It's because she's perfect. Yeah, I didn't bring a knife. Rescue the princess. Yeah, once you rescue the princess, it gives you a new, like, new route. We can try together. So you escape with the princess. Everybody's happy. Oh, okay, you tell her to stay. Okay. Doesn't seem happy about staying. Made these walls, as the voice thinks her hands. Oh yeah, you literally take out your heart and give it to the princess. Yeah, fucking scary. You can't do that and be okay. I remember that. Yeah, it's done, isn't it? Don't mind my sacrifice. You're trying to tell me something. Everything goes dark and we die. Okay. And here we are. We're back here. Sorry, I was just recalling the steps that we got here.
That's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
I'm not gonna fight her.
That is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
Yeah, what's the rush? We can easily kill her. I'm just trying to win the game night.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Ooh!
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, and after everything we've been through, we could use a break.
Are you kidding me? Nothing gets past my bow.
Nothing gets past my bow.
More than that, we
Hi, Vulcan.
deserve a break.
Yeah, Lee.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it?
It is perfect. I love this date.
It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
This meal's missing a yeet. Well,
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you.
no! God damn it.
The food is good.
God damn
Again.
it.
You tear into golden crispy
back.
flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you
No,
began.
not the pink drop. Okay, here we go.
You're still hungry too,
God damn it.
right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
Pink. Oh my god, I swear, this is like a weird Schrodinger's dinner. I swear to god.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine.
Bread is fine.
You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
I freaking love opportunists. He's funny.
Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
Archie? Are you outside again? Archie? Wait. Where's my dog? Oh, he's on the balcony. Jesus, okay.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
Ugh.
I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs.
It's all in the perspective, my friend.
At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words
Oh,
leave
boy.
her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
Ah! Why'd you hit me?
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife.
Opportunist, my guy.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Alright, so. The thunder scared you. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say. It's just a torch. worry about it. We still have plenty of light. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit, and everything will be okay.
Yeah.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be nice? What if we played a game?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I love games. I'm great at them.
Yeah, I want to win, so what I'm going to do is... I'm going to save. Shit. Shit. What? Where's my mouse? Oh. What? Where did my mouse go? Whoa, I can see it on here, but I can't see it on my screen. So you see how much I've already done? Yeah, let's go. I can't see it on my, There we go. I can see it now. Jesus.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table.
Board games!
It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
It does, and I want to win.
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here.
I just love the sassiness of Opportunist Man.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
Did we?
And so you start over.
Okay.
She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win.
Yay!
Boom! And there you have it. What
There we
did I
go.
tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
You are great at games. Oh my god, this reminds me. This is when Sam and I play any kind of board games. I mean, listen, as long as I enjoy the game, I'm okay losing. Sam cannot lose. He's such a sore loser. It's so funny to watch. Like, when he loses, it's like he sits there, you can see his face going red and doing the math to try to win at the last turn, and you're like, bro, you can't. And he's like, shh, I can do it. And then, of course, he wants a rematch. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love him. Love him to bits. I just find it's so funny. I'm like, why are you so competitive? Like, what happened? What's going on with you, bro? But
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
well, I got that achievement that I wanted. Now what? Right, I gotta do stuck between the walls. You don't have to keep picking the same one. Okay. Well, I could just search up the... I'm not gonna say that. One. Interesting. There we go. Okay, I found that Reddit post I was looking for. Sorry, guys. I'm doing a little bit of pauses because I'm trying to see, mhm. Do I have the amended achievement? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Alright. It's finally over. Ooh, I don't have that. Okay. Or do I? Okay. Bring the entity... Let me search. Hold on. I'm just double checking which achievements I already do have so I don't have to go through the same route again. And what I don't. And because this is, because obviously we cleared the game. I don't want to go over the same ones. Oh, okay. I don't have that one. And... Okay, I did that. Okay, done that one too. Okay, we only have one left in this route, and it's this one. So once we do that, we can do the rest of the achievements. Ooh. Alright, just go
Time
through
passes.
this route.
You play the game. She wins.
We just feel free to do whatever we want. We don't want the happily ever after ending. We're happy doing whatever.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
Yes, please.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
This is how you end up with fucking Warhammer.
The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Yeah!
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
Don't worry, new updates. Let's go.
More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination.
Which I don't understand this particular part, because I've played, for example, Skull King almost 8 billion times. Well, not that many, but at least 100 times. And I still think it's a holy shit, it's a fun game.
Winning and losing
so
become
simple,
nothing but ends.
but so fun.
And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another
Oh boy.
torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
Oh boy.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This feels like, we're held hostage.
This is... awful.
It is. Archie?
Isn't it great that we're all having such
No.
a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy
Stop.
we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
Okay, guys, I need 1 second to take the dog out of the balcony because he keeps going out there and it's dark and I'm scared he'll jump off and I'll never see him again. And, what do you have dirt on your face? I'll come back in a minute. Sorry, 1 second. I'm back. Sorry about that. Need a quick break. Okay, let's carry on. Well.
Yeah. Sure.
Right. Okay, we beat and we play games, now what?
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time together?
Princess smiles as the two of you wait. Come on. There has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. This can't be forever. And wait. What's the big deal? It's nice here. We've got a lot of space, all our needs are met. We have the respect of everyone in the room.
It's only 2 people, but yes.
And wait. This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. It's good to be on top of the world. And wait.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh. No. Oh no. The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
We die. Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what the lights happens when the lights
We
go out.
do, don't we?
Yep.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
So that's that, huh? Wow, okay. Why are you crying? That's a stupid question. This is what men ask. Why are you crying? I'm like, bruh. Oh my god, Sam's also has this problem. Like, when I cry, sometimes, it's most of the time, it's not because I'm unhappy. It's out of frustration because, like, something I'm doing isn't working or something I'm out running out of time and I need to do something. Like, it's literally just frustration. Or when I am faced with a sort of a conundrum, like, for example, like work-wise, I'm stressed about work. That's the only time I cry, not because I'm unhappy. It's just my suppressed emotions of anxiety just come out as tears. And he just sits there, like, please don't cry. I'm like, Jesus, I can't just stop it, okay? It's not like it's a switch. I can just stop crying. He does give me a hug, though, so that's nice. But even then, like, well, this sucks. I'm sorry, I feel like all this is my fault.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Your fault. We were all just trying to make things work here. It just didn't happen that way. I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty. Even if an important part of us is gone.
Alright, sorry, I just found a really good Reddit post about the new achievements, so that's why.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
Yeah.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Girl, yes. Oh, wow. Slay the princess. I can't make myself do that. That's horrible. I'll just say, I'm not sure I've ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods.
Then maybe that's what we should do. Leave.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Wow, yeah, I remember the narrator fucking depressed, so, like, this is too dark even for me.
Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes over you, a comfortable quiet. Bye, girl.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Baby, it's cold outside. That is a song about rape, so. It's got a tune though, not gonna lie. Alright, time to leave.
Gone.
Yes. It's gonna be okay. I just want to push the bear. Never mind.
This stuff, if he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
Voices feel small and distant. I look into my reflection. You've grown. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Proceeds to the cabin. Yep. Approach her.
Flickering whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Yep. Yeah, what does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Oh, shit. I completely forgot. I've, changed the chat. 1 second. Okay. We're good. Alright, well, I'm ready to go.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Yep, I die. Bada bing! Alright, I need to go to the prison route.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
There we go, the prisoner. Hold on. New route here. Let me just quickly save and let me... Let me save here, and then I want to go memories. Alright, reach the end of everything. Okay, so I got her the stranger, I got her the damsel, got the happily ever after. Oh, I can click on these. Oh, okay. Okay. There's a few locked, oh my. Okay. Of course, there's the damsel route, where we rip our heart out. The happily ever after. Lost heart. Okay, these are like the endings. Alright. Fine. Okay, so I have so many of these to find. Alright. Let's go find the prisoner. How do I do the prisoner? The prisoner is Right, I gotta take the blade. Gotcha. Alright, let's do this. Let's do
You're
this,
here.
bitch. Hold on. Before I carry this on, did I ever just leave? I think I did, yeah. Yeah, this one. Find the stranger. That was it. Okay. Let's just go straight to the cabin. I ain't got time for this crap. I'm just here to do
You
a
make
achievement
up a
run.
warning. She will love. We're not gonna ignore.
Yes. We know the spiel, sir. We know the spiel.
The interior of the blade.
Yep, I'll take the blades.
You take the blade from the table.
Because I need to find the prisoner.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing her voice.
Who's there?
Oh, she's very confrontational.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She is the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you.
There we go.
It's all part of the manipulation.
I'll just
Good.
continue.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She's a boss-ass mommy. Stop being a simp hero.
Focus
Let's go.
on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. Haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look, don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That is very true. That's not very heroic of us. So, I'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
That's a lot of eyeshadow.
Will be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Alright, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
I mean, yeah,
She
right?
isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Alright. I think we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Fuck you, narrator. I love fucking with the narrator.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Bro, you have a knife.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Alright, and if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
I don't mind. It's just an arm, man.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
I mean, not wrong, yeah.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Well, sorry, girl.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Where's the knife that I dropped?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
She's scarier than you are, narrator, so I'm listening to her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Alright,
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Please, ma'am, make it quick. Sorry, I just... Dobby mommy energy is
She
getting
steps
me.
forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Hey, nice. Okay, just reading a few things here, seeing if I have these achievements. Before we carry on, let me just quickly look through these, if you don't mind. Real quick. Alright. Okay, I don't actually have that. Let's try this. No exit. Yep. Sorry, I know this isn't really great content. I'm just pre-reading the things I have to do. Okay, cool. Cool. There's a bunch of achievements to be here, so we're gonna save. I kind of know which one I want to do, because these are cool. I think that's my OG one, but we're gonna do a bunch of different ones. The prisoner, there we go.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Thanks, sir. I'm going straight to the cabin, ma'am.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink. Did you just say wink out loud?
He did.
No, I didn't.
Wink.
Wink.
Wink. I can't wink with this model. I can only blink. This model doesn't have a single eye winking. If anything, like, if I ever get a 2.0, that's the one thing I want to do, is, like, to rig the eyes separately so I can wink. Yeah. Or maybe, like, one can re-rig this model, but I think the layers of the eyes were on the same one or something. I don't know. If anybody knows about this kind of stuff, please tell me, because I would love to be able to wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Alright, let's get to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, I think I know what to do here so that we can save it in as much time as possible.
The blade is your
Yep, it's the implement. Take the blade.
You take the blade. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Let's go to the basement. We all know the mirror is a Schrodinger's mirror. It's a
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Oh boy.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
That's for us.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Alright, yeah, let's sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Yeah, I'll sit where I'm told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. don't worry. You'll get it back.
That's ominous. But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh, please. She's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
That's true.
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Okay, so there is a new achievement in the game that you can only do after you unlock the whole gallery, but the old progress doesn't count, so I would have to do it again. Which we probably will do next time, but... At the moment, I'm just going through new content if I can.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are
True.
that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
So look at her, she's fully chained up. How is she gonna do that? Oh. Hold on, look at the memories. Yeah, we've done... Hey, look at her. Very nice. So we basically have to unlock the entire gallery. Honestly, I think it's not such a problem, because I think once you know what you have to do, it's not that bad. It's just like the new routes where you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Alright, Oh, okay. I'm gonna save this. Because I actually want to try this option. I'm curious about cutting around on your own. What happens? I mean, I know I have to pick this one to carry on with the new route, but I want to do this.
Do you think these chains take away my saying things? I said no.
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly.
Shit. Okay, I think I've unlocked a different route.
The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed? I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
You know what? Drop it. I'll drop it.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick.
Ooh.
Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own
Yep,
neck.
this freaked me out the first time this happened.
No.
I'll just watch it in easy silence, because damn.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
Damn!
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Damn.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Not creepy at all. Perfectly fine.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Fuck you!
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Right,
Now,
so...
hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Right. Ooh. Take the princess with you. I'm gonna save, because I kind of want to take the head with me. See what happens.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Let's try this.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen, but it's already... over? Is he gone?
Oh, I think I went into the wrong
But we're
route.
still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Yeah, I think I messed up to get to the new route, so... Right, let's just load... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed
I feel
without
like that's
it.
the best option, to take her head with you, but I feel like I need to get to Route 3, so...
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it?
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if
Yeah,
you
man.
have it.
Oof.
And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust
me, fucker.
Like hell it is.
Right, this is where I think is the choices they have to make. That's bullshit, let us out of it. I don't know, I'm pretty okay with this. I hope to kind of get a better
This
ending.
isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward, like I just told you. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Right, so. What do you suggest
We
then?
still have a blade.
There we
Let's
go.
use
Are
it
you
on
kidding me?
ourselves and start
Nothing gets
over.
past my bow.
Thanks, Gavin. Got my bow. Alright. We're trying to get the new achievements in Slay the Princess, so even though I know, like, I will have to redo a lot of the routes, I want to try out the new Chapter 3s, like, the new pristine cut content. Because if you guys want to see, all of the achievements done for the main game, I've already done them in a playlist, but for this one, I kind of want to find the new storylines and maybe then, you know, unlock everything possible in the game.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Right, I need to get the voice of the paranoid, so to do that, you slay yourself. Because that gives me 2 achievements that I don't have, and then I can get 2 more from none. Actually, I just might save this one. Just to make this faster. That's the weapon I need!
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yes, fuck you.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
Ah,
That's all we needed to hear.
prick.
You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yup, know
Yeah.
it, sir.
We'll see about that.
The cage! This is the new chapter!
You're on a path in the wood. Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
This is new. Hold up. Let's try memories. Oh, wow. Okay, so actually, question is... Oh, you get these even if you, like, haven't saved? That's pretty cool. So you can, like... You don't have to go through a whole new playthrough again. You can just go back into your save files and try out these new routes to get these back. That makes it much easier, actually. Yeah, okay. I think that's a good idea. Because, yeah, see, this is here, and this is here, and this is here. Vital evidence of the princess's wrongdoings. Slay her. Oh, okay. Oh, amazing! We have the ultimate wheel. Let's spin it. Thanks, you guys. Right. Ultimate wheel time. Ultimate wheel time. Ultimate wheel time. Let me just switch. Also, you can add stuff to the ultimate wheel, you know? Alright, let's go. Shuffle. Boom. What are we getting? What are we getting? What are we getting this time? Boop, 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 boop. We're getting a moment in time. Moment in time. The timer for the next stream is paused. It's paused, so whatever time we end up at the end of the stream, it's paused for the whole of Tuesday's stream. Yeah. I know. But the jackpot is not always 100% good, you know. Alright, let me just edit some power-ups, channel points. Привет, Боба, дела нормально у нас. Дела чудесно. New ultimate wheel is up. Let's go. Cool. Мы играем в принцессу.
It's worse, is what it is.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate.
No, she is not.
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence?
What?
That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
Okay, bro, you're just paranoid. Oh, okay. You are the voice that's paranoid.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress.
Are you making progress?
And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities, and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Right, well, oh, should we talk about how we still have the blade? We've never started the blade before.
Huh. I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
I love how the narrator is just grasping at fucking straws. He's so out of his depth, he's like, this is not a script, but I guess let's go with it. Improvise. Oh yeah, are you sure we even need to slay her? She got her own head off last time.
What? Why would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, well, tough.
More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward.
We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you.
So you know what this reminds me of, actually? This reminds me of Until Dawn, which is the new movie that came out. I went to see it yesterday. Surprisingly good. I haven't played the game, but the movie was okay. Like, I think the whole concept of the movie was once they entered that, like, house, every time they all died, if none of them survived before the dawn came, they'd come back to life again and have to survive again. But every time they did it, they became more and more, like, broken and monstrous and everything. So they couldn't just keep doing this forever. They had a limit. Which I think is really cool because it reminds me of this game. which is not at all how the main game Until Dawn went, but who cares? It's a good film.
Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers. We weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise.
There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board, and you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess.
Ha! So there is a board.
Well, what's done is done, and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
I will seriously try to survive this time. I promise. I'm not taking the blade again. Ooh. Okay. 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 So this is... Okay. This is what happens when you... Okay. Because I see here an option to toss away the blade. Right, let's go see her.
You stand at the edge of a
Ooh.
cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
Time to check in with our missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
Love that. Alright, let's go.
Every surface of the cabin is
Damn.
draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster, destined to end the world. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind? Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Bruh.
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy.
Alright,
You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor. Should have been? Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
fuck.
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard. Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space.
Oh boy.
The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor.
Oh man.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Shut up, narrator. Not the time.
As your eyes adjust to your
Oh, boy.
new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Okay. Alright, so this is where the 2 achievements can get from. So we're gonna try to get the, let's just try to keep talking to her and see if anything happens. Are you mad at me?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking. Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
It's worth a try.
Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right?
The princess
Oh, no.
takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows.
Jesus Christ.
The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
Okay, this is getting truly horror. What is your problem with me? I only ever tried to help you.
What makes you think I have a problem with you? Because I'm a head in a cage? Don't be silly. That's what I've always been.
A head in a cage?
It's not like you're any different.
The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it. This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Right, are you talking about your body as if it's a separate person? It's you.
That's what I used to think. But time alone has taught me the truth. I'm not my body. I'm just the thing that watches it. There's so much pain that comes from tricking yourself into thinking you have a choice. But none of us have choices. And knowing that has made me feel so free. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward.
She's not
Your
wrong.
bindings tighten again.
No matter how many times you start the game, you always end up with her starting in chains.
You come to me, knife in hand.
So this is the pristine cut new roots. So obviously, if you guys want to see the original Slay the Princess, I have a full playlist on YouTube. But Pristine Cut came out, and they have expanded on a lot of roots and added new princesses. So I'm kind of going through the list of the new stuff that's out there, and then to be able to get the ultimate ending, I need to pass through all the routes. So we might do like a quick speed run to get all of the gallery opened up, but that'll be like a separate stream for that.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
Look at that, it's ripping.
You give me your implement.
The pressure is finally too much. Your fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood and your pristine blade tumbles helplessly to the ground.
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same. We never had a say.
Well, you know, because the way we got here was I brought the blade, and then she cut her hand off, and she killed us. The second time I came into the prisoner, she threatened us, took the blade, cut her head off, freed herself. And this time is no different. Ooh. This one. Us choosing the same moves every time we play isn't an indictment of anyone's free will. It's just how things happen to play out. I would have thrown away that knife in the woods if I wanted to, but I chose to come here with it.
Just because you refuse to see the walls doesn't mean they aren't there. Give in with me. It's so much easier to let the world happen to you.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air.
I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
You're falling, the world is spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong and roll to a stop. The sound of a rattling chains and a heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the princess's body steps towards you, one slow rhythmic step after another. She stoops down to pick you up, and then a shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops the cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until you're left to witness the sounds of violence. And just the heads are left here, lol.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
You didn't cut yourself free. My body is still the one with the knife. Doesn't that mean this is different? Does that mean I broke your pattern?
Huh. I guess you're right. Pattern must be wrong then. Maybe if we keep watching, we'll figure it out. And we've got nothing else to do but watch.
And so, you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
I wouldn't say that is the word I'd like to describe us, but sure. The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited, steel crashing against steel and flesh rolling off of flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
Was that supposed to be a pun?
Head.
And at last, the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chain shatters spine and blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
Oh, wow. Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth and she coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
Alright, we're gonna go back, and once we get this achievement, which we should... Did I get it? I didn't get it. Okay. And there we go. No exit. Remain stuck between the walls. Let's load this one again. And we're gonna go with... I believe the next one is... Talk to her once, and then attempt to free yourself. So you can come back
but
to...
you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me.
Well, wishful thinking.
Maybe wishful.
It's worth a try.
Alright, let's try to escape. Try to cut yourself free.
You clumsily rotate the blade in your palm, pressing it against the chains lodged in your wrist.
And it slices through them, right? Right?
Yeah, what he said. It slices through.
Now hold on. Let's not rush to conclusions. How would that ever work?
It just
does?
It doesn't.
Maybe the only reason it isn't working is because someone doesn't believe we can do it. They're metal chains, and nothing we've done has worked so far. Maybe if you gave me a good reason to believe we should try again, I'd believe it was worth trying again. But until then, I'm going to believe our eyes. This isn't getting us anywhere. You should believe it because you should. We don't have anything better to do.
Yes, believe. Like Disney. Believe it.
Maybe they're rusty. He did say they were rusty, didn't he?
Yeah, rust fixes everything.
He did, didn't he? Alright, I'm game. We cut again.
You bring your blade
Ooh,
against the
nice.
chains again, and this time, you manage to cut into the metal. Its hook remains embedded in your flesh, but your arm falls from the mass of chains, free from the princess's bindings.
Yes! Will you look at that?
That worked.
And why shouldn't the rest be the same then? But before you can make much progress, the princess takes a step forward. As she moves, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows.
This is like real creepy. I don't know. Something about a headless body is just getting to
The
me.
body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
Damn.
Just keep going. She's a head in a cage. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of this. The only thing we can do is keep soaring our way to freedom.
I agree, Paranoid. Let's go.
Yes, the links are weak. They can't handle the strain. Isn't that right?
You know, it's rather annoying for you to dictate what I'm going to say next.
But is that what happens? Do the links break?
Yes. Luckily for you, they were too thoroughly rusted to hold much longer. Your other arm breaks free. The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
She won't kill us if we just keep cutting. We just have to get our neck free.
Yep, let's go. Cut yourself free, man. Drop the blade. Fuck me.
You continue your efforts, furiously working to sever the chains strangling your neck.
Look at you scurry. As if anything you do is going to change the outcome. Don't you get it? This is all the same. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again, but you've almost sawn through the first layer of links.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward as the first links break, but the pressure on your neck is becoming unbearable.
Stop walking, woman.
Come on, come on, come on.
You give me your implement.
As the words leave her mouth, your blade slices through the final chains.
Oh.
You come crashing down. Well, at least we're not being strangled anymore.
Hold on. Did you hear what she said? We give her our implement.
Yeah? What of it?
This whole thing's been a riddle. Blade, heart, now.
Ooh, the pieces fall into place. For every permutation, there's a pattern, and when the pattern is learned, the illusion dissolves. But when the pattern's always there, or were you the ones who wrote it in the sand? The writer must follow their own script, given the implement.
Blade flashing, you rush towards the princess. Her body continues its slow march towards you, never changing course even as you sink your weapon into its heart. Its hand wraps around yours, its flesh cold and its grip firm. But it does not try to wrench itself free. It instead drives the blade deeper into its own chest.
I cut myself free.
The body collapses to its knees, and as it crumples, life seeming to leave it at last, the door of the cage creaks open. The head of the princess tumbles out. Congratulations! It would seem that you actually managed to see this through. All that's left is to watch her perish.
Ah, his voice is gone.
This is different. Maybe I got the pattern wrong. Or maybe I finally got it right.
We did it. We figured it out. We won. Why don't I feel like it means anything?
I just feel bad. It's not much of a victory, is it?
Yeah, it's not
I
the
don't
best.
think there is such a thing for us. At least, not here. This was just another trap. No matter what we do, we just keep losing ground.
I'm cold, but I think that's good. I think I can finally rest.
Achievement. You do not get a chance to respond, will you ever?
She's gone.
There we go.
Where does she go?
Twist a pattern.
Should we try and find her?
Sealy cage. Alright, now we need to load this one. Because we need to grab the other one. We need to grab the voice of the cheated. So let's go with... I don't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time.
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it.
Yeah.
More happy time
Yeah,
passes.
I'm happy.
Though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Happy is plenty.
He's just saying things.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears.
Yep.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Hey, good ending.
No, you stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
You know what you have to do.
I don't want to. Sorry, but we're not doing that.
Don't apologize. I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you sorry? Your body lurches as your heart suddenly
Bro
stops
just
beating.
killed me. Bro just killed me.
Are you killing us?
You'll forgive me eventually.
Asshole.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
It turns out that it doesn't take too long to die after your heart stops beating. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
It wasn't me, it was the skeptic.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You're on a path in the wood.
Are you fucking kidding me? We had everything we ever could have wanted, and you killed us.
Voice of the cheater is literally just interrupting the narrator. Are you fucking kidding me? That makes sense.
We didn't have everything we ever could have wanted. That's just what he told us. I want the truth, not some made-up eternal happiness.
But it was nice. Who gives a shit about truth?
I do. He said we were happy, but what does happiness like that even mean? It was just another prison.
Hold up, I wanna get a snack. I'll be right back. Be right back, 1 second. Need to refill my water as well. Back in water. Perfect. We are back, baby. We're probably going to finish this fruit, and I'm going to stop it for today.
And this isn't. There are chains everywhere.
Oh, no, right?
That just means we're on the right track, you numbskull. That we're finally starting to see reality for what it is.
Sorry. Ignore the noises.
Can you two stop fighting? It's not very productive. No, it isn't, is it? So let's focus up.
Let's.
You've clearly already been here before, and judging by how deranged you all are, you've already been here more than once. I'll spare you my full introduction, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world
Yeah. We get the spiel. Yeah, are you sure we even need to... Oh, hello. There we go. She died last time, and the way you decided to thank us was locking us away in a happiness void forever.
So you actually managed to slay her? Yet you still found your way back here.
Hold on, I'm just checking about the achievements here. Ooh. Ooh. That's an extra step we can do. Okay. That's a lot of vessels. Look at all of these.
We weren't satisfied with your happy little prison.
Sure, we have free will, man.
But it has happy right there in the name. It wasn't actually very happy.
I was fine with it, but that spiteful bastard gave us a heart attack and killed us for no reason.
I had a great reason. We were stuck with no answers. And now we're not. You're welcome.
And you don't think we're stuck now? We're still in a cage, it's just bigger.
You know, if you think about it, isn't life just a really big cage?
Yo, hero, don't start philosophizing here.
Oh, don't you start philosophizing. Just get to the cabin and settle this already.
Oh my god, the narrator just read my mind. Alright, well... Yeah, we still have the blade, don't we? That's weird.
I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
It doesn't matter if we spawn with it or have to trudge all the way up to the cabin to get it. It's not even a blade, really. It's just a dinky little knife. The real threat here can kill us without it anyway.
I didn't kill us without reason.
Well, you still killed us.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade.
Yeah. Okay, narrator's getting like, oh, okay. Nah, toss it. I'm not taking the blade again.
Are you serious? The blade is your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do things right.
You know what? Yeah, screw this. We won't play along with any of you.
Fuck him.
You're all being ridiculous. Why would we disarm ourselves at a time like this? Don't you dare.
Fuck you, skeptic. Toss the blade.
Are you even listening to me? Does my opinion count for nothing? We're never getting out of here if you don't listen. I'm intervening. We're not tossing the blade.
I'm in charge, and I say we're tossing the blade. You had your chance last time, and we also had that worked out for
Without
us.
another word, you foolishly hurl your only chance at victory
Exactly.
far off into the woods, never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. All we did was toss it into the woods. There's nothing stopping us from picking it back up.
Oh, but there is something stopping you from picking it back up. The fact that you already made your decision. As much as I'd like to turn back the clock, we'll all just have to suffer the consequences of what you've done. That's how decisions work.
Huh. That felt good. Best thing we've done in ages. Whatever this bullshit world throws at us next, we'll always have this tiny victory.
That's how I live my life. Alright. Proceed to the cabin.
You stand at the edge of a cliff, and a big
Yeah.
A creaky old bridge and a bottomless ravine. Because getting to the cabin was too easy last time. I wonder what other sick jokes are waiting for us. Maybe that ravine doesn't even go anywhere. It'd be par for the course if we slipped and wound up falling forever.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
Alright, proceeding to the cabin. Let's go.
Every surface of the cabin is draped in
Yeah.
chains. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already foolishly threw away your weapon, but still, your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What
Yep,
mirror?
yep,
There
yep,
is
there's
no
a
mirror.
mirror.
Oh, don't you lie to us. We can trust our eyes, and I am not going to stand around arguing over a stupid mirror.
I'm not going to waste time arguing with you. Just get to the basement, okay? The door... Then, I guess there's nowhere for us to go but forward.
You make a step and you drop. We all know this. Yep.
You
Let's
step
go.
out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor. Should have been? Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Oh, now this is just absolute bullshit. Can't even walk across a room now without being plunged into an abyss.
Cheated is just done with everybody.
You're too emotional, it makes us sloppy. We have to focus on details right now, and we can't focus on details if you're raging about every little thing that happens.
Are we supposed to focus on details while we're falling into a bottomless pit?
Don't be ridiculous, it obviously has a bottom.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle.
I guess we reached the bottom.
You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Oh, shut up.
As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Right, there you go. Wait for her to make the first move.
The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains.
Yeah, we know.
The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
Oh, we're being strangled already? You haven't given us a chance to do a damn thing. What's the point of any of this if we don't even get to make a single choice?
I'm not here to give you chances. I'm here to set the stage and to dictate to you what happens. I can advise you on the correct course of action, but there are limits to my direct involvement. The choices, if that's what you like to call them, have always been yours.
A riddle while we're dying, isn't that just like you? Now to figure out what exactly you mean by choices.
Oh, for the love of stop thinking and do something.
What's your problem with me? Let me down. There you go. Look, I didn't even bring a knife. I just wanted to talk to you.
You're pleading with me as if I have a say over anything that happens here. Shouldn't you know by now that I don't? And neither do you.
The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
Oh, well, isn't that just convenient?
It makes sense to me. She's a severed head. What control could she possibly have over her body? There's no connections, no nerves. So bodies can work on their own.
You know, I wouldn't mind that, actually. Maybe when the chain pops our useless head off, we'll get to run around without it.
This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Right, well, okay. There you go. None of this is my fault. I haven't done anything to you except give you my weapon twice.
And when the time comes, you'll give it to me again. And then she'll do something horrible with it. I wonder what it'll be this time.
I don't have a weapon, though.
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
Ahaha, ma'am.
But that's not right. We didn't bring the knife. We even told her that earlier.
Ha, yeah, is that right? I bring you the knife. What do you think it is? Silently wave your empty hands. There's no grand scheme guiding us along at the path. We're both agents of chaos who make our own choices, and this time I choose to talk to you unarmed.
But that's not right. That's not the reality I've been looking at. You shouldn't have been able to do that.
The body marching towards you comes to a lurching stop.
Got her.
Huh. She stopped. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. You've been the one listening to me, you made yourself stop, and now you can decide to finally let me down. There we go.
You make it sound so easy. But it can't be that easy. Not after all that violent repetition. Oh.
It is that easy, girl.
Suddenly, the chains loosen, the hooks sliding from your skin. You come crashing to the floor, and as the chains rain down around you, her body falls too. The room settles into comforting silence. No more rattling of chains, no more slow, deliberate footsteps from the princess's body, only the soft click of the latch as it opens the door of the cage.
This is a better ending. I quite like this. Better way of handling the situation.
So that's really all it took?
The truth was right there the whole time. We just needed to believe we were better than this. I feel like a fool, really. But it's always the most complicated problems that tend to have the simplest solutions.
That is absolutely not how this works.
Looks like we've seen through your lies at last, Mr. the Narrator. If that even is your real name.
Actually, let me quickly save here, just to be sure.
Oh, shut up. We got lucky. And you especially got lucky. Both of you talk too much. Give her a chance to say what she wants to say. I'm sick of treating this like some puzzle or bullshit game.
I want you to take me out of this place. That's all I've ever wanted.
The princess's body doesn't stand, instead holding the cage aloft, beckoning you to come near. If you take her out of there, if you carry her to freedom, it's the end of the entire world. You know that, right?
Yeah, man, the world ended many times. Don't worry
Fine
about
by me. This world is bullshit anyways. The rest of us will find one that's better. Besides, we already made our choice. All the way back in the woods. Nothing you can do about it now. I suppose not. You know, I think a part of me always knew this was doomed from the start. I'm narrating on borrowed time, aren't I?
it. Yes, you are, sir.
But even if I'm doomed to go, I might as well make sure you have a proper ending. Go on then.
Yep, let's take the princess from the
You
cage.
cautiously approach the kneeling body and extend your hand, bruised and bleeding from the trials that brought you to this point. And then you take her from her prison. She looks up at you, and for the first time since you laid eyes on her, she smiles warmly.
I have no idea how we're supposed to leave.
But the body points, and you follow its finger to a lone chain dangling from the doorway that sits far, far above you.
Oh, damn.
Are we supposed to climb up while holding her?
I'll pull us out of here, if you just hold on.
I'm game.
So am I.
Then get on with it.
Yeah, let's go.
You wrap your hand in the chain, holding tight as it starts to move and holding the princess close to you. Together, you rise out of the pit.
I'm sorry if I made this harder than it had to be.
You glance back towards the princess's body, doing its part as it hoists you up. It grows smaller and smaller, slowly disappearing back into the shadows of the basement.
No, that's not right. There shouldn't be an F. I'm sorry. I made this harder than it had to be.
Girl, you were just traumatized. It's okay.
Maybe she has a point, in a way. Our bodies don't matter.
We're almost there. You can smell the night air.
That bit of light feels like it's mocking us. At any moment, she could just drop the whole thing and send us crashing down.
I don't think that's going to happen, mate.
It'll be par for the course.
And then the chain stops its ascent, depositing you safely in the cabin doorway. I guess you never closed it behind you. Well, there's only one thing left for you to do.
Now this is the most horrible choice. I hate making this choice, but I have to for the achievement. So we're gonna do it, and then we're gonna go back.
Shall we?
Ha! You know, it's funny. All of this free will, and I feel like I'm locked into this outcome.
I mean, what's the alternative? Dropping me to prove a point?
Yeah.
Huh, I hadn't even considered that. Should it be an option? Can it be an option?
I'm joking, by the way. Please don't drop me.
Shouldn't have mentioned it. Now I think I want to do it.
I mean, we could.
We could.
Hell no, don't you even joke. He was joking. But fine, I see I'm outnumbered, as usual. Have it your way.
It would certainly be a new data point.
Probably wouldn't work anyways. It'd make that perfectly good blade you threw out completely meaningless.
Dropper.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Did I just will that option into existence?
Free will, baby.
After everything.
Huh. So this is what it's like to dish it out. It, feels bad. It's not how I thought it would feel.
You sure kept your cards close to your chest. Smartly played. We haven't seen what happens if we're the ones that beat her, but we'll see what happens now.
Well, no time for taking it back. It's done. You let go of the princess's head and watch as she plunges into the abyss. Can't believe I was all doom and gloom just a moment ago. Congratulations. You might just have saved the entire world.
All of that just to take it all away. You're cold.
I hate this option. We're going back. Just want that achievement.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Shall we?
Yep, let's leave.
And so you step into a world ended by your hand. What a travesty. Goodbye. It's been
Horrible, bye.
awful. Is he still there?
I think he's gone.
We did it. That wasn't so bad. Now I guess we'll need to find a new game to play.
Thank you so much. I didn't think this was possible. But here we are. It's a little cold out here, isn't it?
Yeah, baby.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a...
No, don't worry about it, kids. Just looking at myself.
This doesn't feel...
You're right. Part of me wants the truth.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
I'm just looking at my reflection. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet. Proceed to the cabin. I approach the princess. Oh, wow.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a locked door to which you held the key. She will make for an open heart if you let her. Do not mourn her. She is no longer bound.
I love how the hands are like puppeteering her manacles. That's pretty cool. How could you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Alright, ma'am. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Hey! We start again.
You're on a path.
I'm just gonna save. We're gonna continue this next time. Because... Oh! But I've done most of them. She threw her eyes at the end of everything. We have done most of them, but we are lacking some. And that's okay, because we'll go through them. But I like these cute little chibis. They're adorbs. Alright. Let's spin the ultimate wheel before we end the stream. So we already have a frozen timer for Tuesday stream. So I'm gonna pause the timer now. Whoa! No, that's not what you're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Pause. So 16, 16, 16. Almost. There we go. That's a peak. That's a peak number right there. And we're gonna do the ultimate wheel as we always do at the end of the stream. Shuffle and spin, my baby. Spin, spin, spin. Apart from the frozen time, next time, what do we get? What do we get, my dude? No way. Oh baby, it's triple current time. Whoever suggested this, thank you very much. All right. Gonna do that, I guess. Gonna do the math. For now, let's raid out to somebody who is, I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions on who to raid, or should I just pick myself? Somebody who's streaming right now, one of my mutuals. As I always do, I spin a wheel and I pick a person because I have choicing. Was it choice fatigue? Is that it? I think. Awesome. Well, I guess we'll just do that unless any of you have any suggestions. And let's go. Now we got Archon, Wispy, Rat, Lyra, Vampy, Oh, Shield, Snap, Knife, Amai, Rocky, Hyrule, Elani, Cheese It, Maul, L, Worf, Green, Nana, Fate, J. Okay, there we go. These are our options. 3 shuffles and spit. You can't see what I'm spinning, but... Hey, okay. How about some Warhammer 40k with our, lovely, ooh, they're playing Rogue Trader. Perfect. It's a game that we actually play on this channel. Let's raid Knife Ears. Go say hello. Go give him a follow. He's also streaming with Faye. So go give them a raid emote, and I'll see you guys next week. Schedule will be up in